Welcome, Scorpio. I'm Brenda Tarot, and I'm here again today to bring you your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of May the 3rd to the 9th, 2021. As I said, this is a general reading. Not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single Scorpio on the planet, but take what you can from it and throw the rest out into the universe to those that it does. Truly want to thank you for your interest and for viewing, liking, sharing, and especially subscribing. If you like what you see here, it's free. Please click the subscribe button and the bell, and you'll get to see my videos every single week when they're out here. Let's start off and see what we have, my beautiful Scorpios, for your spirit messages and your all over energy this week. You have been given the coyote spirit. Trust in divine detours. So basically, right now, there might be some delays. Maybe you've been planning to do something and go forward with something. Be sure of your intentions and where it is you want to go. It's almost like, we call these blessings in disguise. When there's a detour, I always tell people when you're in a detour, sit there and enjoy the scenery. So I think this week you might find that you might have been planning something, but there might be some things that are going to crop up this week that are going to sort of stop you in your tracks and make you think about changes. And that's what happens. You also have the hangman, and the hangman is all about that, being in a place of pause right now, and then thinking about while you're there, maybe changing and tweaking, or what it is you're going to do when you get out of that stall and that pause sense of state to hit the ground running. Now, your first energy card you've got is the Sacred Pool. And the Sacred Pool is all about what are you reflecting out in the world? What are you throwing out into the world? And we want to be able to throw things out into the world that we expect to come back with reciprocation. So be sure you're putting out positive energy out there into the world. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in, any negative energy that you could actually, sort of throw out there into the universe. It always comes back to us tenfold, so be careful. So this is about, being careful of what you're sending out into the universe and thinking about it. You got this moment here in this detour time to do that. Now, you've got a card here called the Bat from the tea leaf, and this says, take care, enemies are working against you. So I hate to think that any of us have enemies, but there's always people out there with a little green monster wants to eat them up. So there could be people out there that are hanging on to your coattails, trying to follow you, trying to copy you. Often when people admire us, they don't realize that it should be support for us when they admire us and what we do. So be careful. There could be somebody out there, lurking in the shadows. The bat comes out at night, doesn't come out during the day where they can be seen. So somebody could be around you right now, in the shadows. Just keep your eyes open. You're very intuitive, Scorpio. You have this ability to know and feel and sense things around you. So when you get those feelings of intuition, tap into them this week. Now, you've got the yin card, and the yin card is the feminine of yang, of course. And the yin card is all about letting someone else take the lead, stepping back, listening intently to what other people have to offer, whoever this individual could be coming into you. Could be somebody at your place of employment. It could be somebody, your partner, somebody, a friend, someone in your circle, and letting them make the first move. You might be gathering information while you're in this sort of pause state, and collecting that information to work for you, not against you. So realize that it's okay, and your power lies in small gestures, soft awareness, and conscious surrender. By yielding the reins, you'll find yourself effortlessly moving closer to what you truly desire. So permit others to tell you who they are and who they can be to you by allowing their actions to speak. And you'll be surprised. Don't be the shaper, okay, as they say, or the shaped. This is all about you stepping back and letting someone else come forward and offer their information, what they have to the situation. Okay, starting off with your crowning energy with the tarot reading, you have the Hangman, and as I was saying earlier, the Hangman is a situation where You could feel as though you're between, stepping into something new and you're not quite finished where you are, but you're thinking about wanting to move forward. And you could be in a pause state of action here. So many people are under lockdown still, depending on where you live and on our globe. And while you're there, you're planning something. All that yellow light that is always around the hangman's head is always saying that you're doing your work from inside. You're doing your work in the silence. You're doing your work on your own in that state of silence and pause. So when you do collect all the information you need, when you do find everything that you want to do, because you're not stuck here, this is your choice. Sometimes this is your choice. Other times it could be out of your circumstances, but you can get down. You're not stuck. You're not tied. You're not held here against your will. You're just dangling. And so you're just kind of in limbo uh, between worlds right now, where it is you want to go and what you want to do. Now, you're coming in behind you, or probably past tense. It can be for some. For others, it could be still coming in behind you. The Nine of Cups, that is your Make-A-Wish card. That says wishes are going to be fulfilled. Whatever you've been desiring to do, whatever goal you've been wanting to go towards, whatever this event is that you've been wanting to come into fruition and to manifest, you're going to see it coming in. You've got this beautiful king following this beautiful card of Nine of Cups, and this is a beautiful king, water sign, possibly Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, that could be coming into you. This individual could be an older individual that comes in, or a very wise individual who comes in to give you heartfelt advice, who wants to be there to support you through some sort of situation as you move through this week. Take it. Trust it. This individual cares for you deeply, and they just want to see you. They just want to help you. They just want to be there for you. It's a charitable act on their part. Now you've got the Hermit, and the Hermit is you. Again, you're kind of in the hangman mode, and the Hermit goes on a journey, takes himself to the silence, and starts thinking about what it is they want to do. And it's almost like a spiritual quest that you could possibly be going on, a healing quest, a healing journey. But you have this ability to sit within the silence and meditate on what it is you want to manifest. And there is your power. But also, you have this ability to mentor and light the path for other people. So I think some of you could be teaching or conducting meditation classes. Maybe you're doing spiritual work and wanting to impart that to other people. They just told me some of you may be bringing in students or clientele that maybe you want to help with this. But you're on your own personal journey. And it's always, like I always say, physician, heal thyself first. Then you can go out and know what it feels like to be sick to help someone else. So when you go into this state with the Hermit, I think you're going through a transformation for yourself first, knowing how that feels to help other people. But also this refers to pulling back and taking a time out, and often it can be a time out from a relationship. You've in your center position now, your now position, the energy that you could possibly be feeling at this time, you have the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords says pick your battles wisely. It talks about getting up in your head and having to deal with challenges. Sometimes our hand is forced at having to get into debates or battles that often can end up being a no-win situation. So carefully evaluate the way you want things to turn out, okay? It could be someone in a situation here isn't coming from a place of integrity that you might be confronting this week. So don't make any unwise choices. Think about your moves this week, okay? You don't want to come into a debate or a battle that's going to be a no-win situation. Now, you've got the beautiful card of the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is, I call her Mother Earth. She has this ability to plant her seeds and know they're going to grow. And she times her moves perfectly for that. We don't throw seeds in the ground in the middle of the winter under ice and snow. She's calculated, and she thinks about and she stays focused on what it is she wants to create. And she has that ability to create. And I think you're creating your legacy, some of you, and you're creating your dreams and your goals and creating your magic right now. So know that some of you, she's a very motherly figure. Some of you could be dealing with children or wanting to heal and help other people. You've got coming in towards you, you have the Eight of Pentacles, and you're definitely working on something here, my beautiful Scorpios. You could be trying to enhance, increase your income in your profession. You could be taking a new form of study. You could be going back to school to add to that resume and building up that legacy in your career. Keep moving forward. You're going in the right direction, and practice makes perfect. So, honing in all of these gifts you've been given, and you've had time here with the Hangman and the Hermit to think about your moves, think about and plan them. And now you're staying focused, working towards that. Nine of Swords says, you could be getting yourself in a place of worry. Then it's usually the card of worry, the Nine of Swords, and I want you to realize that you need to be 100% and get your rest. Some of you could be dealing with lack of sleep, insomnia of some sort, sleepless nights. Okay, your thoughts are keeping you up, and often when we do that, it's worry, and we start thinking the worst is going to come out of a situation. So get your rest, my friends, because worry can also create other illnesses, and we don't want to see that happen. Now, you've got the beautiful Page of Pentacles, and that is, pages always bring us information, and you're being given information that you could be taking on more than you can handle at this time. Maybe mentally and emotionally, you thought that you could do this, but physically your body is telling you, you know what, you need to step back or allocate some of this work to other people. Don't we can't give 100% of ourselves to one thing and perfect it if we've got too many eggs in the basket, as they say. So this is, you realizing that you need to balance. Okay, so set up a system of balance where you can prioritize the important things, make out that list and click it off. Now, the two, I always read intuitively, these two beautiful, signs here. I always think of this as the moon and the sun, but I do think there could be two offers, two opportunities, two choices, and two decisions that you may be confronted with making this week. Okay, let's see what we have here for our clarification cards here for your forecast for this week. So I always shuffle these. Spirit always tells me what to do, and I trust them. So it's always 3 times unless they tell me more, and they're saying that this is going to be fine. So thank you, Spirit. So let's see what we have here. So starting off with our Hangman, what have you been given here? What other information? You have the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is beautiful. The Knight of Cups says you might be getting help from somebody here. We had the King here, an older individual, but the Knight is younger and very, very fast, very quick movement. This particular King here, he's methodical. He's there to help you. He has wisdom. He's lived through it. But this could be somebody coming in very suddenly that's going to sweep you off your feet. It could be in the form of attention, respect, gratitude, or even affection and love. And you're almost going to feel like the timing was so perfect. They came in and you're almost going to feel as though you've been rescued. So some of you may be meeting another water sign, or it could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces that's going to come in and make you get off of this slow mode. Maybe you've been between relationships, and you're going to meet somebody new that's exciting, that has the same beliefs and likes and dislikes and interests that you do. With our Nine of Cups, that beautiful card, make a wish, wishes come true. You have the moon, and the moon is illuminating your path right now. I think trusting your instincts and trusting your wisdom bank, your database, your what and what you've been taught from your past experiences, you're going to see the light come on. You're going to be prepared. Now is the time to make that wish because of that. And our helpful, beautiful, generous King, you have the Three of Pentacles. You could be working with this individual. They could be part of what you're doing, maybe in your career, or this could be somebody coming in here to help you with a situation, and they want to be kind and understanding and impart their wisdom to you and give you support. I think, this is all about being a team player, a good team player yourself. You could be standing up and asked to promote something, or maybe speak publicly about something out there to the masses. And you could be creating a team and a clientele of your own, or you could be asked to be part of one. With our Hermit, what have we got? we have the Ace of Cups. Again, I think you're going to see some beautiful water energy coming in towards you. This is gorgeous. This could be somebody new coming in that wants to offer you their hand again in love. I love this card. So, step up and realize that you're going to be meeting somebody. This doesn't necessarily apply to every single Scorpio, as I said, but for some of you, there could be a great person coming into your life that could be romantic. But it also could be a renewed romance, someone who you've been with for a while. And maybe, the relationship was out of harmony and now you're going to see it build up again. Beautiful, beautiful card. Some of you could be finding yourself falling in love. It's about true friendship and soulmates and compassion and kindness, but it's also about a new home. Some of you could be buying a new home, or maybe your partner that you're with, you're going to get together and move in together. Commitment. You've got the Three of Wands on top of your Five of Swords, and this is moving forward. This is saying, you know what? You're going to pick your battles wisely and you're moving forward here in a positive direction. Beautiful card that says don't give up. You've done your work, and I think what you're doing is waiting to see your ship come in, seeing the fruition come in, waiting for this to come in, and you're going to see it come in. Okay, so just be patient at this time. Okay, you've laid stepping stones for a successful business right now, too. And you need to commend yourself for that. Okay, you need to keep going with the next project. So step back and review everything you've done right now because you built a blueprint for success coming in. You've planted your seeds well here. Beautiful. So just be patient in the meantime. And with our Queen of Pentacles, who does plant her seeds, this is, you have the Eight of Swords on top of this. Some of you could be experiencing feeling as though you're tied down, stuck, isolated, can't move forward, and something's blocking you. This is a card that says you're allowing those thoughts because maybe you're in a sort of a pause state. Things aren't moving as fast as you want them to. Remember, it takes time for a seed to germinate and come to harvest time. So this says you're not seeing a picture in complete clarity. Look, she's sitting there with a blindfold on. She can't see that those swords are not impeding her movement forward. So make sure that you see a picture in 100% clarity, so you're not going to have to worry yourself or make assumptions that something isn't going to work out. We should never do that. Eight of Pentacles, you have the Six of Swords. Yeah, you're moving in a brand new direction. You're leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. So I think you know what, you've made your mind up. You're going towards a new career, a new way of working. You're changing things up, and you this could also be a relationship. You're leaving as well, and you're moving on and only taking those now on this part of your journey that want to be with you and you want to be with. There will always be some challenges along the way, but nothing like what you've had to experience in the past. The Nine of Swords. Not getting your rest, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Beautiful. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight out there, and it's saying that you need to take time here. Okay, if you're allowing worry and lack of sleep, make sure that you're seeing professionals if it is a health issue. I'm not here to do that because I'm not a health professional, but I think some of you may be dealing with issues like that, and you need to take your time. Okay, do what's right for you. This particular page, he makes a calculated plan. He never goes charging in. He never does anything quickly. He knows that when he plans his move, it's going to be successful. So start making those changes and plans for yourself. It might be gradual. It might not happen overnight. And your Two of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Rods. Stay focused. She's the most focused queen out there. She's lived and lived through, she's walked through the fire. She's been to hell and back. She's learned from her experiences, and she's fearless. She's usually depicted with a black cat at her feet, and she's totally oblivious to it. She doesn't believe in it, and she's focused. I think you're moving forward. I think you're staying focused. You're going to balance. You need to balance yourself here, and stay focused if you're getting two options, offers, or opportunities presenting themselves to you, two decisions and two choices. Well, my beautiful Scorpios, this is your reading for this week, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. Looking at this reading, I think that You're going to be finding you're making new moves, you're constantly evolving, you're constantly going through transformation, and some of you are going to meet somebody new coming into onto your path here, and it's going to be a beautiful relationship, a beautiful kinship, a beautiful friendship. I want you to always know that the universe is not happening to you, the universe is reacting to you. And remember, the universe and the divine, your higher power, want you to succeed and find your happiness and peace. So surrender to it and move forward towards your goals and happiness. Blessings, my beautiful souls, and know that I always and only stand in this circle of love and light for you. Let's all play safe, stay safe, and I look forward to seeing you soon.